Hey guys, welcome back to Time to Play Sly Cooper Blind, Part 7. And for those of you who need a quick recap, we've got all 7 keys, so we're going to go check out what Mugshot is up to and his, whatever lair he's in, his penthouse maybe? I don't know what it is. I will say, the boss fight, very, well, gimmicky. I don't think there's a better term to describe it. Just, really? This? It reminds me of the boss fight in Zack and Wiki, and here's a cutscene, and I'll let it play.
What? My boys have been yapping about some big mysterious dude running around cracking skulls and this is it? You're the monkey wrench in my operation? Some scrawny rat with a stick? Hey, wait a second. I seen that stick before.
Maybe when my father knocked your block off with it.
Your father? Wow. You're a Cooper? You know, that Thingus Rackamagookus had a lot of nice pictures, but way too many big words.
So you don't mind just handing it over?
What? What, are you kidding? You break into my place, steal my stuff, trash the joint. I feel transgressed and violated. Let's rock.
Wow, I'm actually surprised that he actually knew those words for complaining about the big words in the Thievius Raccoonus. So, like I was trying to say earlier, it definitely reminds me of the boss, one of the boss fights from Zack and Wiki. It was in that ice palace, if I remember that correctly, because at this part I had no idea what I was really supposed to do. I mean, I was starting to try and figure it out.
Why don't you try hitting some of those mirrors? That may redirect the sunlight to your advantage.
And then I figured it out! Yep, all me! Of course not. But yeah, still, you know, okay, that was nice of him to tell me. And I'm not gonna lie here, I'm gonna be fast-forwarding a lot, starting right now, but I'm gonna use a different music for it. Because I thought it would be more fitting. So, did you like the change of pace with the music? I thought it would fit the theme a little bit better. I mean, Fun and Games kind of sounds close to the whole Mr. Patch boss fight from Banjo-Tooie. Definitely has the tempo going for it, but enough about that. This boss fight, as I was saying before, definitely reminds me of the Zack and Wiki boss fight from the Ice Palace. I don't really need to say that again, just wanted to clarify that for those who might have forgot what I was saying during the whole, was it almost 2 minutes that I had to fast forward. It also reminded me of the boss in Garfield Caught in the Act with Glitch at the very end, for those who have seen some of those videos, where you had to push the mirrors so the attack will be bounced off of him. Honestly, though, I'm not a big fan of those kind of fights where you don't actually attack the boss, you attack the stuff in the room. I'm not a fan of that because, you know, I don't feel any satisfaction in the fact that I didn't really hit him. You know, I used the stuff around me. I didn't feel closure. I didn't feel satisfaction. I didn't feel like he's afraid of me now. And I learned later on during this fight, during this part, that he can shoot the mirrors and turn them around. And I'm so lucky to have a horseshoe. And this part at the very top here is actually what gave me a lot of problems because, I mean, yes, you could just push the circle button and automatically land on the blue dots there. But for whatever reason, I just had trouble with the depth of where I was going. And I think it was right there that I realized, oh, right, he's able to shoot those and turn them around. So that's why I decided to wait and then turn it, and then, yep, that was it. But I didn't realize earlier that he had turned some of those mirrors around already.
This is impossible. A little pipsqueak like you beating a big, strong bruiser like me? It ain't right. You want all of that stupid picture book? You're gonna have to go down to Haiti and cross paths with Ms. Ruby. And then believe you me, you don't want to be you.
Anybody else notice that the captions got that wrong? It said, believe me, you, instead of believe you, me. Whoops, cutscene.
Tennessee Kid Cooper. His specialty was the rail walk and rail slide. Moves perfected through a lifetime of theft in the Old West. Getting out of town proved to be a little more challenging than getting in. Having just missed us, Inspector Fox went for the next best thing and dragged that canine steroid case off to jail. That was the end of Mugshot's gambling empire, and Mesa City's citizens soon returned home. While me and the boys, well, we enjoyed the rest of our stay in America, and then returned to Paris, ready for our next mission.
I figured out a way to get us to Haiti.
Gonna be straight up honest with you guys. I do want to talk over this one. I want to talk over this cutscene just because I really hate the premise of what's going on here. I hate the stuff they're bringing in for this. All the level designs and stuff like that is fine. I'm talking about, well, what she does. This whole thing. I hate this. Ugh.
Yet despite the whirlwind success of her youth, she managed to slip
I hate this so much for personal reasons, mainly for religious beliefs. I feel like I need to bring that up again. I hate things like that. I am a Christian and I hate seeing things like that even in a game. But, whatever. I didn't know about that going in, and I'm gonna see this through to the bitter end, I guess.
Sorry, Sly, but this is one mission you will have to accomplish without me.
You don't believe in ghosts, do you?
Sure I do. My scanners have picked up verifiable paranormal activity. But that's not the problem. This swamp is oozing with disgusting mold and bacteria.
Suck it up, Bentley. We got work to do.
All right, then. Don't forget to use the new move you learned from Mugshot's section of the Thievius Raccoonus.
You mean the raccoon rail walk?
The roots and vines around here are perfect for that. All you gotta do is
jump and hit the circle button.
Especially where you see the bark has been worn away, and where it's super slick from icky slime and moss, you'll rail slide like a skater grinding pipe.
I'm liking it.
Alright. Like I said, I'm not real happy about this. I don't like all the stuff that's going on in this part of the game. I'm really hoping I can get through. This part is, well, hopefully faster than when I got through Mugshots. If I can get these areas done within part 9 or 10, I'll be very, very happy. Forgot to hit circle. I kind of thought... I don't know what I thought. Maybe I thought I was thinking that this was like Sonic and I could just jump on him. Nope, I completely forgot. Still push circle for everything you have to jump on. Well, for the most part, anyway. I see this level, and it's nice. I guess it's nice to see another swamp level. Because, once again, the only swamp level that I can really think of is, once again, from Banjo-Kazooie, Bubble Gloop Swamp. It almost made me want to do a swamp list, just because I don't think anybody else has really done that. But I really can't think of any others besides those two. Though I'm sure I'll get some comments telling me about that. So we'll see. Oh right, there's also the swamp levels in Donkey Kong Country 2 and in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I almost forgot about those. Whew! Glad I didn't. Whew, that would have haunted me. Oh, you Sonic ripoff. Just kidding. Just kidding. I really am just kidding. Don't take that seriously. I haven't played the Jak and Daxter series just yet, but, you know, Ratchet and Clank does it. Sly's doing it. Rail grinding. It just seems like that's the normal thing now. So, good job. Good job on that one, Sonic, making it common. Common for platformers. Yeah, the detail in this area is rather nice. Plants kind of withered or rotting away. I do not like these enemies because they can get some cheap hits on you like that. This is definitely the area where I'm really going to need that whole "you can get out of water so fast" sort of thing. And I do not know if I can get through this area without dying. But I am glad to see that horseshoe. I mean, like there's some nice particle effects going on in this area, which I always like to see in a platformer or just in a game in general. That was one thing I didn't... I know, I'm not going to say that about the other Zelda game. I will say that's one thing I did like about Twilight Princess. A lot of people don't really give credit for, is that they do give... in that game, there were a lot of particle effects, or... it was just stuff in general that made it fit the atmosphere, made it feel more atmospheric. I mean, now it's raining, and it's like, yeah, it definitely kind of makes sense in the swamp area. It's dark, it's gloomy, it's raining, it's depressing. That's exactly what you should be thinking when you're in a swamp. It's interesting how it's always nighttime, but there's still so much color. So I have to give them a lot of credit for that. And another thing I don't like to see. I really hate seeing this kind of stuff. Oh well. Hopefully I can just get through this area. And like I said, just see how fast I can plow through it.
That's Miss Ruby's lair. To get in, you'll need that key on top of a tiki pedestal in the guard compound. There's a bad mojo force field protecting it, so you'll have to destroy all 5 of the purple candles surrounding it.
No problem.
Don't get cocky or you'll end up with your head shrunk to the size of a pea. You've got to get past those voodoo guards, and I'm warning you, they're mean and they work like a team.
So do we, buddy.
I guess someone might ask, well, why would you hate this but not Banjo-Kazooie? I'm not exactly that big a fan of Mumbo Jumbo, to be honest, for the same particular reason. But I guess I'm gonna try and look the other way because it's just it's cartoonish, I guess. That doesn't change the fact that I don't like seeing this stuff. But wow, I'm kind of trapped there. I did not know you could jump over the lights like that. That is awesome. I mean, I really thought all 5 of them had me cornered. I'm just like, nope. I guess as long as I'm not directly on the light, I'm okay.
You've done it! The mojo
Wow.
force field is down.
They all just disappeared after that. That's nice of the developers to give me that. Just say, yeah, we'll just, if you take out the candles, you take out the guys with it. Hey, I'm all for that. Definitely nice attention to detail here. Don't have enough clues to open the vault. I think I got lost somehow. I don't know how I got lost. Just got lost. Oh well. Now I'm through. And I don't think I can take on the first assignment just yet, or whatever the next key is. I don't think I have enough time for that. I really hate seeing those kind of like symbolism things, especially for this kind of stuff. Okay, so
My paranormal scanner is maxing out on that structure.
A reading like that could only be coming off Ms. Ruby herself.
I think you're right, Sly. If you want to crack at Ms. Ruby, you're going to have to find a way inside that skull temple.
see you guys next time.